Katie Rector, Director of Education at Solana 1. So today we wanted to share a brand new styling tool with you and talk about thermalizing the hair a little bit. So first I kind of introduce the tool to you, kind of show you what it is, and then I'll get into Molly's hair here, my beautiful model, and we'll show you how to use it. This is the thermal paddle brush from Aquage. They have partnered with Fabulous Pro to make this awesome new thermalizing tool. You can see it comes in a really nice package here. It's retailing for $75. What I love about it is that it's a digital tool, so you can set the heat at different temperatures for different parts of your hair. So like for example on Molly, she has a lot of highlights through the top here where her hair is going to be a little bit more fragile. But underneath, you see she has a lot more depth running through here and less highlighting. So you might do a little higher temperature here and then turn it down for these more tender areas of the hair. One of the main things you want to remember when you're going to thermalize your hair, so I'm talking like a hot tool like this, like the paddle brush, flat iron, or even a curling iron, you always want to use something to protect the hair. So I've got a couple different products I'm going to share with you today. The first one is our Beyond Shine from Aquage. This is basically a fabric softener for your hair. It has no hold. It's great for really coarse and curly hair textures or hair that's a little bit on the drier side or even over processed with too much highlighting. We have also the Beyond Body. This is going to be like a combination of like a starch type of product and fabric softener. So it's going to have a little bit of hold, so it's going to give the hair a little bit of structure, and it's going to be great for someone that has hair like Molly or myself, where you have like some density to your hair, but you need a little smoothing, a little polish. So the fabric softening helps give that shine, and the starch helps give that hold. This is the Solana 1 equivalent to the Beyond Body. It has maybe just a slight bit more hold factor to it, but it's going to give the hair a really nice polish and a lot of body because of the hold factor. Whenever you use a thermalizing product, it's really key that when you apply it to the hair, that you're not applying it really close to the hair, that you hold the product at a distance and you give it a full spray and you work down the hair shaft. And you also work underneath the hair as well. The ends of the hair are always going to be the most sensitive, so make sure that you don't neglect that area. It's really important too that you get a little bit of product there as well. So this product is an aerosol, so I just want to show you really quick too. You still want to hold it at a distance. You're going to spray it down the hair, and you're not getting any starch on the hair with this one. It's literally just like softening the hair. It's going to add a nice shine quality. All right, so back to the paddle brush here a little bit. We talked a little bit earlier about it being digital. So for most hair types, you want to set your temperature at 380 degrees. This is going to be a safe temperature for most hair types. If you have over-processed hair, baby fine hair, or really thin hair, you want to turn that down just a little bit more to probably around 350. And if you have hair that is thicker, coarser, less chemically processed, then you can go up to like 400. I think the highest temp on this is 400, which is about, like, you wouldn't ever really want to go higher than that. There's really no need to ever go higher than 400 degrees with any hot tool on your hair. This stays, it's warm on the back here, but it's not super hot. This here also is not super hot. The heat is at the back of these bristles, if you will. They're actually hard, so they're not soft. They're not a soft bristle. But you can feel the heat radiating out of this, but as you can see, I can put my hand on, I'm not going to burn myself. So I really like that aspect of this tool. It feels like it's safe to use. You can set it down on your countertop and you don't really have to worry about burning your counter. The other thing is, once you set your temperature with using this dial here, you can see that lock says it's locked. Once it hits the temperature, it's going to lock it in place. If you want to change the temperature, either up or down, you click it once, and you either go up or down with that, and then you let it get back to the temperature. So that's if you're working on different parts of the hair, and like we talked about earlier, sometimes you want a little more heat for those places on the hair that have less damage, or a little, like sometimes the hair is a little curlier in the back than it is on the top. You might need a little extra heat to help stretch that out. All right, so let me just go ahead and get into this and show you guys how to use the product. I'll go on the other side here. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to clip a little bit of Molly's hair up out of the way. What's great about this tool is you can take big sections of hair. Like if you're going to use a flat iron, you'd have to take maybe even 1/3 of that section that I just took to straighten the hair with, because it would just be too much for the iron to handle. So what you're going to find with this tool is that you can take bigger sections, and it's going to also leave more fullness and body in the hair, because the heating element is just one side, and then you have the tension from the bristles that's going to help pull that out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Stay from Salon one on Molly as my styling, or my thermalizing product today. So again, you're going to step far away from the hair. With that product, you don't want to be right here, because you want that product to be dry by the time you also put the hot tool in. I'm just going to comb through, spread that product out. And because this has the tension built in, I don't need to necessarily use the comb as I work. I'm going to place that hair inside the iron, and I'm just going to slowly pull it through the hair. And slow is key here. You don't want to go too fast, or you're not going to smooth the hair out. But see how nice and straight and smooth that got that in just 2 passes. Depending on your hair type and texture, you may only have to go through the hair 1 time. I'd say the most you would want to go through this would be 3 times. If you're going over 3 times, then you need to slow your roll a little bit, go a little bit slower, and you'll get there in a safer way on the hair too. So one more time here, we're going to use our Stay from Salon 1. Spritz it on the top and the bottom, and make sure the ends of the hair also get that. Take a brush or comb, sorry Molly, and get that product kind of work through the hair a little bit. Then you're going to take the tool, the thermal paddle brush, you're going to place it in the hair, and you're going to slowly drag it through. And you can kind of see where her hair density changes on the ends. It's just going to kind of go through the hair a little faster. So you can kind of be a little more controlled on your second pass to get a little bit of shape in the hair as well. So my hair is naturally really curly. Obviously I didn't wear it like that today, but I took this tool from my complete curly state at home with gel and all kinds of product in my hair, and in less than 10 minutes my hair was straight and flat. So it's pretty cool. I could never do that with a flat iron in that amount of time at home. And really I was just kind of doing it as a test to see like if I really liked the way the tool felt in my hair, and just to kind of get a gauge for how well it worked. So I was really happy with the results. Okay, so one more time here. When you get up higher on the head shape too, it's really important that you kind of lift the hair up to kind of maintain that volume in the hair. So if you're holding the hair down here, you're not going to be able to get as close to the scalp, and also you're not going to be able to get any lift in the hair. So again, we're going to place that hair inside to the back of the paddle and slowly run it through. Take a little smaller section here too, so you can see that it'll still work with a little less hair as well. The key thing with this product or this tool is to get that hair pushed back in the back part of the iron. You're going to have your best result with that, and it's going to get it nice and smooth that way. Thank you for watching. Come to Salon 1, grab the new thermal brush and some hot some thermalizing product to keep your hair protected, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you.